Trading the foreign exchange market carries high risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Trading on margin, utilizing leverage can carry an even higher level of risk that can lead to a complete loss of investment funds. So before deciding to trade the foreign exchange market or using any of our software alert products, you should carefully and diligently consider your personal investment objectives, level of experience, and risk tolerance. There is a possibility that you could potentially sustain significant loss. You should not invest any capital or trade that you cannot afford to lose. It is your responsibility to be aware of and understand all risks associated with foreign exchange trading and to seek professional advice from an independent certified financial advisor if you have any doubts. Auvoria Prime does not exercise trading authority over your trades. You and you alone exercise discretionary trading authority over every trade.
All right, so I've drawn us a nice little wedge here. You can see here, so strategy 9 played out very well for those who know about strategy 9. We zoom out, you can see we're clearly in a downtrend with gold, have been for the last couple of days. And you can see here, the moving average is below the 200. So the AIRO moving average, price came back above both, hit the 200, rejected off the 200, came back below both. You could have entered in at the very beginning of the money zone. So literally the second candle inside the money zone, and you could have caught your nice little 33 pips. So again, you know, you're looking for 25 pips when it comes to 25 to 50 pips. And it's looking like we may get a nice little breakout for that strategy. So I've drawn a wedge here. You can see here the base, and then, you know, we got the wedge here and a breakout. Drawn this little, as you guys know and learn from Matt and the Hawkeye team, when it comes to utilizing the stick. So, you know, I forgot who it was, but shout out to one of the AIRO users who showed me how to actually create the stick when it comes to, yeah, we're gonna take this gold trade. I'm gonna take this break of the wedge, guys. I'm gonna take this sell on this gold trade when this closes out. All right, when this closes. When we get the new candle, I'm in like Flynn. Knowing you guys, somebody's already in. You guys never wait. Oh, come on, this thing. All right. There we go. Oh man, look at that gap down. I'm in for a sale, guys. I'm going for a quick little 25. 25 pips. 25. We'll put it at 30. Just in case we get a little push down. Now, we're taking this trade because it's the break of the wedge. All right, got a break of the wedge here. Got a wedge. We're taking the sell because we're in a downtrend, which we got in earlier. Catch that gap right there. All right, gold is a volatile pair. Drink of the day brought to you by Mountain Dew. Drink of the day brought to you by Mountain Dew. So yep, had a break, and we should be going about 50% of the way down the stick. According to Hawkeye, stick is 109 pips. So we should be going somewhere around 50 pips, 55, 54, which is yep, right about 25 pips from our entry here. We got a little retrace, filling that gap. And then we should see it price turn around and drop. I might even have to throw another entry in on this bad boy. Yep. We in that thing. As you guys know, I've been trading FTMO as well. So I'm gonna go over to my FTMO account. I am up 2% on FTMO. So shout out to FTMO as well. FTMO has done me well so far. 1.00. We'll lower our risk on gold. got that trade on my FTMO account. 25 pips. Put it 30 there. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So we got that going. Cool, cool, cool. All right, guys, take a look at the charts. GJ, not much of nothing. I've already got the blue line up when it comes to the Asia breakout for GU. I've seen a lot of you guys talking about that. GCAD, I got the line up as well. So we need to break this to be the break of the Asia session. All right. Gbp Aud. It's going to have to break upward and through the zone. I'm not worried about that one. GN hurt my feelings last night. I don't want to talk to GN right now. Plus, I think GN, we're in a downtrend right now. Yep. So I'm definitely not messing with it. G Chef. I got the blue line. So I got to break through the zone and a blue line. That's over 30 pips right there. I measured it earlier in between the zones. EG ranging inside those two zones. EA just chilling out right there. EURNZD, nothing. I'm about to get rid of these euros, man. We don't touch the euros. I don't know if maybe I got a bias on the pound pairs or what, but yeah, we don't touch those euros very often. SPX 500, got an up arrow. It's not really doing much. We're in gold for the wedge breakout. Bitcoin. Crypto really just hadn't been doing much the last couple of days. After that huge drop, it's just been kind of ranging. Had a nice little move up yesterday and the day before yesterday, but that's really about it. Not really much going on. Same thing with Ethereum. It's just chilling. And Ripple's got a mind of its own. But I don't really like Ripple, man. Look at that spread. Just crazy. Just crazy. See the difference? Look at Ethereum. Tight spread. Bitcoin, tight spread. That's what I like to see. When they're too close together, you only see one line. I like those type of spreads. Ripple, man, Ripple. Matter of fact, I'll leave it up there. I just ain't gonna look at it. All right. So we're in a sale on gold. All right. Notifications come on SPX 500, but we are in a uptrend, so I'm not worried about that. Come on, gold. Go ahead and drop on us and have some fun. All right, let me stop sharing here and answer some questions here. Let's see. Hey, shout out to Monique. Monique on the call late at night. Why is the gap? So I don't know. I've never really truly understood gaps. So I'm not an expert when it comes to understanding gaps. They happen quite often, but not really understanding of why. Just check out the chat. If you got any questions, please put them in the Q&A. I'll check the Q&A first. So any idea on why the pound pairs are soaring high is a question for the that people ask when it comes to the actual pound pairs. If anybody's wondering, my stop loss for gold is going to be double my take profit. All right, so double my take profit. 50 pip stop loss, 25 pip take profit. Check the news real quick. So the pound pairs are flying high due to a few things. If you guys get on the calls with our dear friend, Mr. Steve Vetero, he talks about it. But there's been a lot of positive news overseas, in the UK when it comes to the Brexit, as well as, of course, coronavirus clearing up over there as well. Checking the news out. I'm on MyFX book, checking the news out, and we have nothing but green until looks like at 4 o'clock when we get off this call. We have got some orange photo news for AIRO. So we're clear on this call for whatever we want to do. We are clear. All right, we're clear. I like that. I like clear nights. Usually we have clear nights on Mondays and Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Usually by Thursday, Friday, that's when all the news comes out. So it's a surprise to see that we're clear going into the night. All right. Take a look through the charts again, see what's going on. Ethereum, a little spike up. Let me share my screen with you guys real quick. Someone asked, would I take GBP USD if we had an up arrow? Let's go take a look. GU. Yeah, if we receive up arrow, that'd be a valid bag entry. Bounce, waiting for up arrow. Yeah, that'd be a valid bag entry. I don't really expect too much from pound pairs today. And if they do move, I'm looking for nice reversals on the ones that haven't reversed yet. So as we've seen, GBP NZD, nice reversal. GBP AUD. GBP AUD, nice reversal. The rest of them really haven't reversed like those two. So we're just ranging right here on G Chef, GCAD, ranging. It did. Oh, GCAD had a nice reversal. Nice little reversal. All right. GU, a little bit, nothing crazy. Shout out to everybody that caught this trade earlier. If you guys saw yesterday, a group caught, people talking about in the group about catching GU for strategy number 9. So as you see here, we are in a uptrend. So we'll go over strategy number 9. Strategy number 9 starts off with what? You have to put this purple magenta line on. This is the 200 moving average. To add this moving average, you do what? To add the moving average, you go to this gold folder with the gold star. This is your navigator. Select that. You then come down to inside your indicators. Open the indicators and come to trend. Open up trend and double click on moving average. Under moving average, you want your period to be 200. Shift 0. MA method exponential. Apply to close. And then I change my style to the magenta color. And then I hit OK. Oh, I changed my thickness a little bit as well. I make mine a little thicker. And then I hit OK. I already got mine up here. That will place the 200 moving average here. All right. Now, the 200 moving average is what we utilize for the market maker method. There's 2 aspects to the market maker method. For those, shout out to those who took the AIRO, and again, I took it on my FTMO account yesterday. I'll show you guys here. So I didn't take it live, but I took it on my FTMO account. This gold about to push. I might have to put another entry in on this gold. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So on my FTMO account here, I'm gonna open up and show you guys where I took that trade yesterday. I called out with the reversal pattern on the, and I'll show it to you here. So you guys can see here, I took the trade on my FTMO account. Right here, I took 3 positions on it. EUR GBP on the buy. I took 3 positions on it. You see 423, 394, 457. So it was a good trade yesterday. Let's go look at that trade real quick. So EUR GBP right here, as you can see. Let me close this here. Shout out to gold. If you held gold, well, hold on, let me look at it in the other account. So we are gold. We're down 17 right now on the original entry, but we're heading the right way. All right, heading the right way. Heading the right way. So on FTMO, you can see right here. Let me zoom out. There we had the M. If you ever want to learn how to do the little stick I just explained, here's how you do it. On the draw trend line, I just drew a trend line. You want to right click, you want to double click on it to get the 3 white dots. And you want to go to trend line properties. All right, you want to come to right down to parameters. And then where it says ray, click ray, unselect ray. And then you hit OK. All right, and then you see that now you can manipulate the trend line however you want to now. All right. So let me get that out here. As you can see here, we had an M. Shout out to gold. We deep in profit on gold now. Deep. Let me go see where we're at on the other account real quick. We are almost positive, down about 10 pips. All right, got a TP at 25 pips. All right. This is why you don't over leverage, guys. We had a little pullback, about 25 pips, but you hold tight, it's gonna come right back for you. So we got M there. We got an A here. We had another A right here. And everybody understands the market maker cycle who's watched the video understand that for a downtrend cycle, it's MAAW. And when the W plants itself at support after a 3 to 5 day run up, we typically, it's never guaranteed, we typically see a reversal. MAA, and then you see a W right here in what? Planted in the support zones. So when price broke above the moving average and broke this W here, the neckline, I talked about it. Hey, taking the trade on this counter right here would be good. And sure enough, people did. You saw that bad boy ran up overnight. So after we got out the call, I said it and I took profit. You guys saw it, dropped about 4 pips, and then it ran up as much as 30 pips. So that was how you, if you understand the market maker cycle, then you can enter into the trade purely off the W. Now, W's, I always explain, only take W's in an uptrend. We're in a downtrend. But if you understand the market maker cycle, you understand where the market is getting ready to head based on the cycle, you can actually start counter trend trading. So shout out to everybody that took that trade. I should have took it on my on this account, but I only took it on the FTMO account, and it definitely panned out. So definitely panned out very well. So what are we looking at here? So we're in gold. I forgot what I was talking about. What were we looking at, guys? Only down 7 pips on gold right now on the original position. So we're heading in the right direction. I forgot what I was talking about, guys. I showed you guys that trade. I'm up 25 pips right now in gold and moving down. Let me go set my other take profit real quick. Just trying to slowly increase my profit margins on this FTMO account. So you guys live that we can pass the FTMO account live. So every trade I take with you guys on the other account, I take on this account as well. So you guys can see me pass it live. So there's gonna be documented proof that the software works with taking trades, for FTMO. And we're gonna have documentation. Documentation beats anything every day of the week. So my take profit is at 17. I mean, add my take profit on the second position I had. All right, cool. We got that take profit in place. All right, and let's go back to the other account. I put in a second entry, so I'm up 8 pips on that one and down 3, up 10 and 2. So yeah, we're heading in the right direction, guys. Heading in the right direction on that gold. On that gold trade. Should be able to get us 25, and the other one should get us about 42. So we should, at least for those who took their initial position, about 25 pips. I put in another position on that pullback, so should be able to get 60 pips in this trade. Now again, I can do so because I'm not over leveraging. As you guys remember, we talked about this yesterday. When it comes to trading the accounts, you have to understand what you're trading. As you guys know, we're trading. This is the $500 challenge. So we start up to $500. You guys got the link for it. We took a little loss. This is our third day this week trading this account. We are down about $13, $14 on the account from 500. It's all good. I'm using a 0.02, so I'm not over leveraging on this account. We'll probably make about $5, $6 on this trade. But hey, it adds up. We'll see what else we can get this week. We're up 22 pips right now. So hey, you guys should be in profit on this trade. Patience is key. Trades never go directly into profit. Keep that in mind. They never go directly into profit. FTMO booming though. I might not trade on FTMO for the rest of the week. My goal is got to get 5%. So for those who don't know about FTMO, FTMO is a prop firm. So with FTMO, you can, if you pass their strict criteria, what they would do is they will provide you a $10,000, $25,000, $50,000, or $100,000 live account, which you can trade if you pass their test. You can trade, and whatever you make on that account each month, you get to keep 70%, and then they keep 30%. So imagine having a $100,000 account, and you make 20 grand for the month. So you take all month, take your time. You're being careful, staying within the realms, because their drawdown, they have strict rules. So they have a loss rule. It's a combination of drawdown and loss. So if you're in drawdown, this is why you can't over leverage. But if you're in drawdown, that counts towards your loss. And they have two types of loss. They have the daily loss, and then they have monthly loss. So you cannot have more than 5% loss in a day. So on a $100,000 account, you can't have more than $5,000 worth of drawdown or lose $5,000. So close out a trade in a negative in a day. And then it's 10% for the month. All right, 10% for the month. All right. I know somebody's saying something. So if you can pass that, then you're good to go. You are good to go. Somebody said, hey, shout out to Shay, 15 pip TP. She TP'd at 15 pips. All right, TP'd at 15 pips. Let's jump back in this chart. We're still in this gold trade. I can't not look at gold. Gold is one of those pairs you don't close your eyes and you don't miss out on. You make sure that bad boy goes to TP or you close it beforehand. So got a little pullback here. No news tonight, so we should be smooth to ride this down. Feel comfortable to get out whenever you want. As you guys know the rules, you cannot go broke doing what? Taking profit. Can't go broke taking profit. I'm not over leveraged, so again, if this goes the wrong way, I lose $5, $6. If it goes the right way, I make $5, $6. Simple as that. You're not over leveraging. Going to slowly build the account up. I could be more aggressive, and typically I will be on Forex pairs. But when it comes to gold and indices, stuff like that, nah, I ain't messing with it. I'm not messing with it. Because gold is known, and for anybody that's traded long enough, you can tell them gold is known as the account buster. Because gold has been known to, everyone's blowing an account with gold. I mean, that's just like, you haven't traded long enough if you haven't had your account blown by gold. So yeah, these G pairs about to tizank. They about to tizank. So SPX 500 is coming down. That's why gold is going back up. All right. SPX 500 is coming down, so gold is going up. All right. They typically go the opposite directions. So again, make sure you did not over leverage. Bitcoin, nothing. Ethereum has a little spike, stopped at resistance. XRP, doesn't even matter. That spread, stupid. Stupid spread. All right, let me go answer some questions here. The FTMO account looking like, oh man, we was looking good. We was up 40 pips in FTMO. Got to be more careful. I probably just took that profit. Let's go to gold. Down about 18 pips on the original position. I've got 2. You should have whatever you are comfortable with. All right. Do not over leverage. Do not over leverage. Stop your share. Check out the charts. Swap fees and gold. Yeah, if you hold on to gold too long or any pair too long, you have the swap fees. Will there ever be a segment on HFX with AIRO? So potentially. HFX, someone's asking about binary options. We are potentially looking at offering that service in the future. So we'll let you guys know. We're being approved to do so, but of course we have to go through all the procedures with the company. And then of course, corporate has to sign off on it before we offer anything additional. For gold trades, is the 40 pip stop loss valid or should it be more? So for me, I can tell you guys personally, I do not, and I'll never, again, I'll say it now, I will never train on anything but Forex pairs and videos. If you guys catch me on live calls, I'll talk about it a little more, but I won't, you guys can get in with trades with me if you want to, but I don't typically train on gold and indices. So typically with gold and indices, the way that I trade it, some are different. I'm a scalper. So, I like to get in and I like to get out. And I'm looking for 50 pip take profit, typically 100 pip stop loss. All right. Now I'm trading outside of session. So if I'm outside of the session, and again, we're in New York, we're in London session trading gold. Gold is a New York session pair. So because I am out of session, I'm doing what? I have cut my stop loss and my take profit in half. So I'm risking less and I have potential to make less. Now I might move my take profit if I see that price really starts to get to moving, and you can really tell in the way the candles are moving. And we're down about 13 pips. Price is starting to move back the right way. But yes, that's what I do. So because we're cutting everything in half, I'm going with, on this trade, I'm going with a 25 pip take profit and a 50 pip stop loss. And my take, because I have 2 entries, my stop loss is based off of my first entry. I don't care about my second entry because my second entry was on the pullback. My stop loss will be based off of my first entry. But that's just the way I trade. Everyone does differently. The best traders to look at when it comes to gold indices and whatnot, is probably the team in New York session. I'm not up during New York, and those who have better results than me. Because again, I don't trade. I hold trades too long. I like to scout. I like to get in and get out. And but definitely get on a call with Coach Mo, Jackie. They love to trade the indices and gold. And they can give you some tidbits. And then, of course, we get on the Hawkeye group. Those guys can help you out with wedges and whatnot when it comes to that. So I'm hoping that Matt's on the call and sees this trade that we got here, and he's blessing this wedge trade. So is there a way to put AIRO on the phone? Yes, there is. So you can have AIRO if you download the Microsoft Remote Desktop on your phone, you can have access to AIRO because you can log in. I have it on my phone all the time. So I'm not going to log into it because it's going to kick me out. But you see here, I'll show it. Here's my Microsoft Remote Desktop, and you can see AIRO right there. So if I click on that, it'll pull it up on my screen, full screen, and I'll have access to AIRO. It's going to be on a smaller screen, but I have access to it. So all I do is when I get on there, if I see a trade set up that makes sense, I hit buy or sell because I have the one-click button on there. And then I will then set up, I set it up on I go to my MT4 app, and from my MT4 app, I set my take profit and my stop loss from there. So we're down about 10 pips now and gold started heading back the right way. Finally, let's get us back in profit. We was up let's jump back in here real quick. How do you get both lines to show up, bid and ask? I only see red line. All right, guys, you got to watch my videos. If you watch the videos, it'll show you the exact way to set it up. If you come to my Sunday call, when I help people set up AIRO, you'll have all the sauce you need to have everything set up. So you have to have the default chart set up on top of the AIRO chart. So I will show you the settings real quick. Take a picture, take a screenshot of these settings so that you can go ahead and put these settings on and save them as a default to have them so that you can have it set up. So here are the colors. Take a screenshot, take a picture. The main thing you need to worry about is this grid needs to be white. All right, your ask line red. That's why my ask line is red, my bid is white. And then under common, you need to make sure that show grid is turned off. So take a picture, take a screenshot of this as well. These settings, save these settings as your default chart. All right, save as your default chart, and then you'll be good to go. All right, be good to go. Let's go look at the FTMO account. Yes, sir, back in good profit, 17 pips. 17 pips. I'm up over 2% now. I'm trying to get to about 4 to 5% this week on FTMO. So I am on the free trial. After I pass the free trial, I'm going to pay to go through the verification process. You know, each account size, you have to pay a different amount of money. So I'm just going to go for the $100,000 account. It doesn't make any sense to go for anything lower. I'm going to invest in myself because if I pass it, you get your money back. So that's the beautiful thing. I trust the software. I trust my skill set. So I'm gonna get a little practice in with this free trial to ensure that I'm practicing on my entries and not over leveraging. Then I'm gonna go pay the money for the actual verification. And my game plan is pass it so I can get my money back and then start making withdrawals. Because I think to get it back, you have to pass and get fully verified, fully funded. So once you get your fully funded account, then you have to make a withdrawal. So then you have to go through the first month, make a withdrawal, and then they give you your money back with your withdrawal fee. So you get your, let's say I made, $5,000 the first month. I'd get to keep 70% of that, which is $3,500. So they give me that $3,500 plus they give me an additional, I think it's like $640. I believe what the verification cost is, US dollars is what the cost is for the FTMO. I believe that's what it is, 640, 645, something like that. So I'm just gonna invest in myself. I have confidence in myself. And that's what you gotta have, guys. You got to have confidence in yourself. Not the software, you gotta have confidence in yourself. Self is gonna be the one to pull the trigger, not the software. Self is gonna be the one to analyze the charts, not the software. Self is gonna be the one to spend the time up, understanding the strategies, watching the videos, getting on the live calls, putting in the work. That's self, not the software. All right, the software is just a guide, it's just a tool. How you use it, well, and how you approach utilizing the software, is what makes the difference. So Gold started to make me mad. Come on, Gold, let's get down there. Let's quit playing with us. Take us out of our misery. Down about 15 pips right now on our initial entry. For those who are wondering or just not joining, we are in a gold sell due to the fact of it broke through a descending wedge, broke the bottom of it. I'm in on it. Hopefully the wedge gods will bless us with a take profit of 25 pips. We're down about 16 right now. Let me go ahead and set my stop loss. 50 pips, 50 pips. Right, chill. All right, let's look at some other pairs. GJ, nothing. GU, G-Chef, G-Cat, G-Pair's trying to move down. There goes G-Aud. G-Aud. You got 3 minutes. G-Aud is in a what? Downtrend? I like that. I like that. Let's see what this Asia session, this Asia channel, how big it is. It is 39, call it 40 pips. So it broke the bottom of that. Cool. I'm looking to get into potentially a GI sale. As long as everything else, yeah, everything else is moving down. So I feel good about that GI sale. It's the only one that qualifies for the rules for strategy number 3. I'm a little iffy on it because everything else is either in a zone or getting ready to hit a zone. See this GU is coming down, hit a zone, GJ, at a zone. I'm a little iffy on it. But everything's pushing down. Everything's pushing down. GN pushing down. And we got a long way before it hits the zone. But those other pairs are close to or already at the zones. That's what gives me pause. 42 pips from where we're at now. All right. Euros, if they're pushing up, I feel a little better. Euros, well, Euro GBP's pushing up. Euro NZD. So for those who wonder what I'm looking at correlating. I'm looking at correlation. So we're looking at potentially getting into a G Aud sale. So I want to make sure that from a Great Britain pound standpoint, all the other GBP pairs are pushing down as well. They are, but they're also, as you see with GJ, it's at a zone, which means they can do what? Reverse and head back to the opposite direction. GU is getting ready to hit a zone as well, which means what? It could potentially hit the other direction. And when it goes the other direction, if enough pairs go the wrong direction, then the pair that we're in can go the wrong direction. G Chef is in an uptrend, so it's getting ready to break the zone, but it's not very far from the next zone. GCAD is at a zone, a thick one. All right. And then GI is the one we're looking at getting into. And then you have GBP NZD, which is pushing down. So really there's only like 2 pairs that are pushing down that I feel real good about because they don't have another zone, a support zone that they're close to. Then looking at, let's go to EOD, EUR-AUD, which is a correlating pair with GBP AUD. It's pushing down as well, which is good. As we want to see that G Chef and GCAD for the sale. All right, that's good news. So G Aud, I am going to take this sale here on G Aud for 20 pips. We're using strategy number 3. Strategy number 3. It's at the bottom of the screen, so I can't really drag down. So I'm going to do this the manual way and actually count out my pips. I got in at 77.14, so up 5 pips already. We're already up 5 pips with GI. Down 20 right now on gold. All right. Just the beautiful thing right here, I could lose my gold trade, but make money with the GI trade because I've got a higher leverage, higher lot size on GI on a G pair. So on Forex pairs, I typically have a bigger lot size than I do on indices and gold. Why? Because indices and gold are more volatile. I can catch more pips. Typically, if I catch 50 pips on gold, that would be, from a math standpoint, when I do my lot sizes, I like for it to be that if I catch 50 pips on gold or indices, it's the same amount of money as if I caught 20 pips on a Forex pair. That right there keeps me in line. So from a math standpoint, keep that in mind. That's what keeps me in line and ensuring that I manage my risk to my risk to reward ratio is managed properly. All right, baby, come on, quit playing with me. Let's go. Drop. I'm looking at my FTMO account, going through this verification process, just to get a little practice in. And I'm mainly getting practice in, guys, on my FTMO, just to personally show people that I passed it, the verification phase, and then go through, the free trial, and then go through verification. But I'm mainly doing it because next week is NFP, so non-farm payroll. So that week is can be a very weird week from a standpoint of how the markets move. And so I'm just buying myself some time. I'd rather start my FTMO real verification after NFP week. All right, the week of NFP can be finicky. All right, SPX trying to curve back up. That's good. We're up about 4 or 5 pips now on GBP AUD sale that we put in. We're down about 17 pips now on a gold sale. It's coming back the right direction. Typically, gold likes to go in the same direction as the pound pairs as well. So that's always a good indicator when pound and gold. Here's the crazy thing, guys. If it's great to understand correlating pairs or just correlation period. Because if you find yourself, like for me, if I see that gold and S&P 500 are going the same direction, I'm not trading that day because they have a negative correlation, which means they go in the opposite directions. All right. So indices are, that's the stock market. That's the economy. If the economy is good, then gold, which is known as a safe haven, is in a downtrend, and vice versa. If the economy is bad, gold going up. So when they're going the same direction, that is a nice indicator for me to say, stay out of the market. I'll just close the chart for the day. Like, yep, I don't like it. And if they're going opposite directions, it tells me that, okay, we might have something. So you want to see correlating pairs, inverse correlating pairs going the opposite direction. You want them in inverse. You don't want them going in the same direction. So understanding correlation helps. For those who've been on enough calls with me, you guys have seen me call trades when we had pairs moving the same way, the correlation, and you see me call no trade. And I say no trade because there wasn't enough correlation for me. And, I remember one call back in December, there was a pair that, it literally is from entry. It went straight to stop loss. It dropped 50 something pips in like 3 candles. And we didn't take the trade because there was no correlation. There was no correlation with enough pound pairs. So understanding correlations will help you stay out of bad trades and help you get into trades. And if you have a strong enough correlation, you can do what? If you got a strong enough correlation, you can take a bigger position as you get more experience. So we're down 12 pips now on that original gold position. We're up 5, up 6 now on Gbp Aud. So I feel good about that. So look at the FTMO account. Back up in the blue or in the green, 5 pips. So let me come up out of here. Let's go answer some more questions. Someone wants to see a possible to show an example of a money zone breakout. Sure. I don't trade that one much, that strategy much. We got so many strategies. I stick to the ones that I guess, I see more often, but we will look at one. So let's go find so someone is asking about strategy number 4. They want to see a money zone breakout. All right. So we are up 7 pips on GI, down 13 on gold. Everything coming in line here. So they want to see a money zone breakout. Up 9 pips now on the GI sale. Shout out to GI. All right, here we go. On GBP USD. So strategy number 4 is the money zone breakout strategy. All right, it's another breakout strategy. We're up 10 pips now on GI. You want to zoom out all the way and see what your overall trend is. As you can see here, we have more green zones than red zones on GBP USD. All right, so what you want to do is you want to mark the previous day's money zone. So if I come over here, I'm going to mark, let's say I'm looking at this day here. So I'm going to mark the previous day's money zone. All right. Now, when I mark the previous day's money zone, what I'm waiting for is and you see, look at that. Look at all those candles. Stop right there. Money zone, the top and the bottom money zones are, those are levels of liquidity. That's why you see all that respect right there of those money zones. That's all that is. All right. So as you can see here, the first candle inside of this day's money zone that breaks the previous day's money zone is a valid entry. And you see right here, boom, we got this candle right here is the first candle inside this money zone that closed above the previous day's money zone. So we get in that trade, 40 pips stop loss, 20 pips take profit. It dropped 15 pips the wrong way. And as you can see here, it ran up 131 pips. So that is an example of a money zone breakout. We took it because the trend is up, and so we took the buy. Had it broke below, we wouldn't take it. You want to make sure you trade with the trend. But that's an example right there of a money zone breakout. All right. Looking pretty good overall. We are down 7 pips on the original, up 5 on Gbp Aud, and I'm up 4 on that second position of gold. So net, I'm at 4 pips, 5 pips. So we're looking good. Looking good. Just need to get that in the original position back in the green. And then let's ride this puppy down. Yep, I like the way it's moving. I like the way it's moving, dog. Let's go. Oh, man, I forgot to put my, dang. Why y'all remind me, man? I forgot to put my GI trade on the FTMO account. Boy. Got to be more careful. Dang. Why y'all remind me, man? Y'all not trying to help me pass this FTMO? I got to do it alone? Come on, guys. I missed that one. I don't know what happened. I don't know why I missed that one. Dang. Oh, well, we'll get it. Slow and steady wins the race. So we're up 7 pips on the GI. As you can see what I was talking about. Here is GU. Hit that zone, bouncing the other way. GJ. Hit that zone, bounce the other way. G Chef. Still coming down. It had room to come down though. GCAT still kind of moving down inside the zone. All right, that's good. You know, we're in GI. We're up 10 pips. That's good. 10 more, we're good. 10 more, we're there. We're halfway there. Halfway to the house. And then GN still coming down. So, all right. Let's look at EA. EA should be coming down too. So still pushing down. Cool. Now, from a correlating standpoint, GA and EA should move the same. Why? Because AUD is the base pair, or not the base pair. It's the oh man, I forgot the terminology. But it's the pair. The base pair is always the pair at the beginning. All right. So GBP AUD, the base pair is pound. So base pair means what? It means that we're at whatever price is moving. That just means pound is coming. You know, right now GBP AUD because it's moving down. That means the pound is weakening against the Aussie dollar. All right, so the Aussie dollar is getting stronger. And since it correlates, we should be doing what? We should be seeing the same correlation with EUR AUD. The euro should be getting stronger, weaker against the Aussie dollar. So from a correlation standpoint, GA and EA should be going the same direction. So I feel good about that. We'll stay in this trade. So if you understand correlating pairs, you're good. It really helps out in the long run. All right. We just stick it out here. We're down 13 on this original gold position. Just gonna let it sit here. Come on, gold, make this move down. I see what it's doing. I'm gonna show you guys what it's doing here. I can't say that I like it. Because I'm like you guys, I want price to go straight to take profit. I do not have patience. I need my money. Need my pips. All right. So we need to see this bad boy break the bottom of this wedge. Feel better about that one. Need to see it break the bottom of that wedge. I said the bottom of the wedge, not the top of the wedge. Come on, gold. This is why, again, proper risk management. And I cut everything in half on my take profit stop loss on gold just because we are out of session. During session, I would have been at TP already. And I would have had my TP at 50 pips. We'll let that one sit. Down 21 on gold, original position, up 4 pips on GA. Let's look at that GA trade. Trying to pull back on us. All right, stop sharing. Let's go answer a couple little questions here. I caught the tail end of the FTMO discussion. Are you helping us join and complete the challenge? Also working on learn these new things you're learning. So FTMO, just www.ftmo.com. Check it out. Read all you can about it. Watch videos, YouTube videos about it. I am taking the challenge myself. And we're just using basic strategies. The basic strategies of the software. I'm going through the free trial right now just because NFP is next week. And then after NFP and I'm completing my free trial, I'm going to be looking to pay for the full verification so that I can go through that. All right. I'm going to go through that. What's your take on taking bag trades outside the money zone? The only time I would take bag trades outside the money zone is H1 and H4 charts. We talk about it all the time. That's it. GCAT buy. Shout out to all 305 of you guys on the call. GCAT for the buy. GCAT for the buy. No. I would not have bought GCAT unless it broke the blue line, which is the top of the agent channel. So gold getting come on, gold. Down 30 pips on gold. This line right here is a pretty strong line. So I'm looking forward to reject this line or this moving average here and come back down. At least that's what I'm expecting. We've been in an overall downtrend. This was a beautiful trade right here. If anybody caught this, that's money. I don't necessarily say strategy number 9 is for. I don't teach it to take it on gold and indices, but it pans out very well. You can see here from that entry here where our stop loss is at, all the way down to where it hit. That was a total of 50, 60, come on now. Come on, VPS. 62 pips. So strategy number 9 on gold, nice little TP, hit TP1 and TP2. TP1 for strategy 9 is 25 pips. TP2 for strategy 9 is 50 pips. All right, 25 and 50. Stop loss for strategy 9 is 25 pips. As you can see here, your entry would have been on this candle right here. Come on. And you had no more than 3.5 pip drawdown. So you had 3.5 pip drawdown, and it dropped 60 plus pips. So strategy number 9 is one of those strategies that has a very good risk to reward ratio. Very good risk to reward ratio. That's what we want to see. We want to see the big push down. Quit playing with us now. Big push down. And GA, we're down about 5 pips right now. I think somebody said we're in a zone on H1. Got pretty close. Got pretty close to that zone. But again, it didn't have to go exactly to the zone. But I still feel pretty good about it. Just a little pullback, nothing crazy. A little pullback. But we're not quite in a zone, at least not on with the broker I use. We're not in a zone. We got close to one. That's the 5 minutes. All right. Let me go answer some more questions here. Would you trade gold to the zone on the 5 minutes? For me, I'm on the 15 minute. So I'm sorry, I was on a 5 minute. You can trade to the zone. I typically, let's go take a look at it. I typically do not hold trades. You know, again, like I talked about earlier, we are in a Hold on, guys. I'm double dipping. Yep. I'm double dipping. Gold, 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 gold. So gold, I am on the 5 minute. You can take it down to the zone. For me, like I talked about earlier, we are out of session, so I wouldn't be looking to take this trade that long just because we are out of session. So gold is a New York session pair, and so I don't look to trade too long with gold, outside of session. So I typically cut my take profit and stop loss. Now, if you are a swing trader, a trend trader, whatever, you hold trade, you have that appetite to hold trades long term. Hey, knock it out, knock it out. Do your thing. Man, I missed that one again on FTMO. All right, we just got to miss GI. All right, we are up 6 pips on GI. Gold moving the right direction, down 12, 13 now. Feeling good. Got a nice little push on gold. I like the push. That's what I like to see. When you really get good and you really get in tune with your currency pairs, because again, one thing I recommend for you guys is to pick 1 or 2 pairs and only trade those. Master those 2 pairs. I've gotten very intimate with the pound pairs because my mentor, original mentor, taught me how to trade with GBP JPY. That's all he traded. That's all he taught on. He taught his whole strategy on that. He's branched out since then, but that's all it was. But because I wanted to understand everything there was about GBP JPY, I naturally had to learn about what? I naturally had to learn about the other GBP pairs. There are 5 other GBP pairs. So I've learned about the Great Britain pound pairs to the point where I feel very comfortable trading the Great Britain pound pairs. And if you guys notice on my calls, most of our trades are all GBP pair trades for the most part. That's what we eat off of. And I think yesterday, GBP NZD, our 4th loss since we launched 3 months ago. We've only had 4 losses, and that was the first GBP loss that you guys have taken. I closed out at one earlier, but that was the first GBP pair trade that we actually officially took a loss on together. So I just really understand it. I've even got one more GBP strategy that I have not brought out yet, so that might be something we do later on. I don't know. We'll see what I end up doing with that strategy. But I've learned a lot about the GBP pairs. All right, and that's one thing you want to do is find those pairs that you really like and learn all you can about them. The more you can learn about them, the better trader you will be with those pairs. The more comfortable you'll be. So shout out to gold. We're only down 5 pips now on the original entry, and we are broke even right now with GBP AUD. So GI needs to quit playing with us and just drop. Sometimes it takes a little time, guys. Again, you gotta have that patience and don't over leverage. Otherwise, you over leveraging. I'm telling you, somebody on this call, there are 306 people on this call. Somebody on this call is sweating bullets right now at home, sweating bullets because they got a 5 lot on a $2,500 account right now, and they saw gold go 20 pips the wrong way. So do not let that be you. All right, don't sweat it. You should be at the point where you're not over leveraging, so that if you took the loss, you don't worry about it. You hate to take losses. I hate taking losses. Matter of fact, we took a loss yesterday. I want to go look at it. I haven't looked at it yet because I was so upset. Let's go look at that GBP NZD L we took yesterday. We took this bag entry trade right here on GBP NZD. Shout out to gold. We are now 3 pips in profit on the original entry on gold. So gold is moving in the right direction. We took this bag entry trade right here. We were up 14 pips and then it reversed and it dropped to the bottom. From our entry, because we got in on the retrace, it dropped 280 pips. Let's take a look at it. See, we can't figure out why we lost that trade. Hold on real quick. We looking good. We're looking good on gold, guys. Go to my FTMO account. FTMO banging. That FTMO, I got a better entry on that on the FTMO account. Getting real close to hitting this TP on FTMO. Up 50 pips. Come on, baby, hit that TP. You guys see here first. We are up $1,579 now on the FTMO account. So I'm up about 3.4%, 3.4%, give or take 3.3%, something like that, over 3%. So that, yeah, I feel pretty good because I only want to get to about 4 or 5% this week because the goal is to get to what? $2,500, which is, I'm sorry, 10%, which is $5,000. So I only need to make $5,000. And the beautiful thing is now that I've got cushion here, I can have bigger drawdown because now I've got cushion. I've got a $1,579.08 cushion, which means what? Which means I have opportunity for what? I got opportunity for, oh, man, you serious? We got that close? Got to be more careful, gold. Man. Let me close it out. Somebody hit TP. Somebody got 15 pips on gold. Somebody took a bag on you. So UK 100. All right, we take a look at that. I got gold TP. Somebody had different entries. Yeah. Shout out to everybody. If you hit TP on gold, hey, drop it in the chat. Don't drop it in this chat. Drop it in the AIRO bag chat and wake them people up. Let them know they're missing out on trades. I don't want to see it on this call. I know what we're doing on this call. I want to see what you guys, I want you guys to show the world, or I say show the group what we're doing. So they know to get their butts up and come get on London session. All right, get them up. Can't make money while you're sleeping. Can't make money while you're sleeping. So we are down a little bit right now on that position. Mine didn't close out. I hate when that happens. We got 5 pips away from take profit. Boy, I tell you. Don't you just hate that? Don't you just hate that? Would you trade? So we talked about that one already. I took GE for buy on strategy 4. Felt like the right move. Thoughts? Let's go look at it. GU, strategy 4. GU, strategy 4 for the buy. All right. Come on, go. Push down. Man, I'm looking at my FTMO account. I would have closed that out right there. I had 2 positions, so I know I was up probably 40, 50 pips. Got to be more careful. I still feel good about it, so I'm going to hold that trade. We're going to hold that one. GU for the buy, strategy 4. Let's take a look at it. So strategy 4 is the break of the money zone. So because we are in an uptrend, then you are looking for the first candle inside of today's money zone to be above yesterday's money zone. So from a strategy 4 standpoint, you should not have taken that trade because it did not meet the rules for the buy. So you could win this trade if it heads back up, but based on the strategy of strategy number 4, you did not take that trade the correct way. All right. So again, strategy number 4, you want the first candle inside the money zone to be above the previous day's money zone. I wouldn't take that anyway because there's 2 zones up here. So if it broke it, you got a whole other zone right here. So I would have took that trade anyway. All right. Dang. Look at us now. We're just in good profit. This is where my patience comes. I don't have patience, guys. GA. Come on, GR. Quit playing around. I put another entry on there because I knew you was going down. Quit playing with us. We got to double this account. That's the goal. For those who want to know, the goal of the $500 account is to double it and then to take the original 500 out and then to take that next 500, that profit 500, double that back to 1,000, and then the 1,000 back to 500 and then 1,000 back to 1,000 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 and then 1,0 The third goal would be so first goal, get our money back. Second goal, double the account. Third goal, take that account to 5,000. All right, that's the goal over the next few months with this $500 account. And I want you guys to see the journey. That's why I put the My FX book link out. It's in the chat group, pinned to the top, so you can always have access to it. How do you open multiple brokers tabs? You don't. So you cannot open up multiple brokers tabs in MT4. I'm sorry, that's just not the way that MT4 works. So they don't allow that. Now, if you have multiple MT4s open or created, then you can. All right, I just got in. You took a buy on gold. We are in a sale on gold. So we're in a sale on gold. Yep, sale. Yep. We're in a sale. My FTMO account hit TP, and we were close to TP on the other account because I'm trading 2 accounts at once right now. Because I've got my personal VPS open, and I'm running on that. Question: can the market maker cycle last longer as well, like 6 days or more? Yeah, they can do whatever they want. Somebody hit 50 pips on UK 100. Man, that's the second time I heard that. Let's go look at Asia breakout for GJ. Let's go take a look. GJ. Man, what just happened with GJ? That's why the G pairs are moving. What's happening? GU moving up. There wasn't no news. G Chef trying to move up, not really doing much of nothing. GCAD trying to reverse on us. We already know what GI is doing in GN. Interesting. We'll go to trend. Go with the trend. All right. Gold starting to head back our way. That's what we need. So I can get out. Should have got out the first time around. Somebody brought up the UK to the 100s. So we're going to go to indexes. UK 100. So on UK 100, I don't see an entry on UK 100. No entry. That bag entry was old and it was a sell. That's the 5-minute. The 15-minute, no arrow at all. So I wouldn't have took any trade on UK 100. I don't see anything. Let's answer some questions here. So yeah, the market makers can make the cycle go as long as they want to. Typically, it's 3 to 5 days. But yeah, they can make it go as long as they want to. Plus, the overall trend may be up. So let's look at the market maker cycle. Just because they end the cycle doesn't mean they're going to reverse in the overall trend. So let's close this one out real quick. So let me go find an example real quick. All right, so EURNZD, we're back in profit on gold. So you can see here, here's the W, start a cycle, up, ending with an M, quick back down, another little funky looking W here, back up. The overall trend is up. So the cycle ended here and they reversed it, but they didn't reverse the trend. They just reversed price, but the overall trend is still up. So you see it reversed and went back up. And you see the drop was shorter than the rise. So that's what happens. The overall trend they can stick with for days, but from a cycle standpoint, they can reverse it. That's why this 200 matters, because when they reverse it, they're retracing it back to the 200, comes back above the 200, and this EURUSD right here. I don't even trade this. Look at that. Came back, got above. Oh, not that one. Let me go back. There it is. Came back below the 200, came back above it. Boom, boom, boom. You got in beginning of this candle here, and that bad boy ran up. That right there is, come on, VPS. All right, guys, I might have to reboot my VPS, which is not good. Let me jump on my phone so I can make sure I can manage these trades. That's something you should always have, guys. When you are trading, if this happens to you, you need to make sure that you have the software or you have your MT4 connected so that you can do what? You can manage your trades. So right now, I should be up. We are up about 10 pips. So let me stop sharing. I'm going to reboot my VPS, but I can manage my trades from my phone. All right. So I'm seeing my trades from my phone right now. Let me. Looking Gucci, up 15 pips right now on that original position. So we're heading back the right way. Heading back the right way. All right. I might have missed a trade, guys. I apologize. We got these VPS issues. If you see something, you guys know how to trade. Y'all don't need me to tell you what to do. Y'all know what to do. You guys catch more pips than me. I'm still trying to figure out how you guys be trading longer than that. We should be about 18 pips right now in gold on the original position. I'm up 20, 30 on the other position. All right. But yeah, you guys know what to do. Up 20 pips now. We almost there, baby. We almost there. Almost there, baby. 20 pips. Let's get it. There we go. There we go. Share screen. Boom, boom, boom. And we back in business, y'all. Up 47 pips on those two positions. Let's go look at gold. Look at that, man. That's beautiful right there, man. Can't get no better than that. Can't get no better than that. Like I said, don't over leverage, and make it happen. Make it happen. Make a little recording, guys. Hey, we on live London session. Called out the gold trade first. Got two positions. We're up 46 pips. About to hit this TP and knock it out. Most of the team is already TP. So, hey, shout out to the AIRO family. Gold working out for us. So, like I said, you guys know what to do. Y'all know what to do. Y'all know what it is. It's coming down to that same point, trying to reverse. So you know what I'm going to do? Because I got two positions on there. I'm closing out. I'm closing out early. And I can do so is I got two positions. So I feel comfortable in closing out early. Because I got two positions. And I close out early. Look, it's going to go down anyway. Boy, you got to be a sucker. I got my 40 plus pips, so I'm not mad. I only wanted 25, but I got 40 plus because I had two positions. That's the beauty about not over leveraging. You can have additional positions and allows yourself to do what? To make the money you want to make or more. I only had one position and was catching 25 pips. Now I'm about to, I caught two positions and caught more pips than I did with just one position. And I got out because it keeps coming down to that same position, that same area. Look at that. Where it came down to that last week, came back and reversed, came right back and reversed on again. So that's why I got out. Whenever I see stuff like that and I'm that close to take profit, get out. That's just what I do. You guys got patience and whatnot. But for me, I don't like to give away that kind of money. I don't like giving it back. If you're in GA, we're back in profit. Back in profit, dog. GA. GA back in profit. And for me, when that first position gets to 10 pips, I should be over 20 pips. So when that first position gets to 10 pips, I'm out because I got two positions now. It's reversed once, and you see the other pound pairs going in the opposite direction. They're trying to come back down now, but guess what? When I see stuff like that, I'm getting out. I'm gonna take my money and run. Live to trade another day. You can't go break taking profit. I'm telling you, boy, I'm making t-shirts, every that. Hey, you cannot go broke taking profit. All right? Can't go broke taking profit. It is okay to get out early. All right? That's just what I preach. Everyone's a little different. Some people have patience. Not that I don't trust my trades. I don't trust the markets. And with pound pairs, or any pair, when they're going in a direction for so long, it's sometimes tough to keep trading that same direction. All right. That's why I need multiple confirmations. So it's tough to keep trading in the same direction if a pair has gone in the same direction for weeks at a time. That's tough to do, guys. These niggas, they're always due for another what? Drop. We got in that GBP NZD trade yesterday, and we were up 14 pips. We were up 14 pips, and it reversed on us and dropped 280 pips. So it happens, but hey, there we go. I thought we'd be at 20 pips by now. There we go. 20 pips, dog. 20 pips, dog. Man, you know what? Let's see if we can push past this position. This is where it came to last time, and it stopped. Let's see what happens. Can we get a break, or are we going to get a reverse? We going to get a push? Come on, bro. Give me a push. Give me a push. Give me a push. Give me a push. We got 1 minute to the next 5 minute count. I'm gonna go down to the smaller, slower time frames and see what happens on this time frame here when it closes. Are we gonna close underneath this low here? Or are we gonna pull back? What we doing? What we doing? What we doing? Oh, there we go. I like that. I like that push. Now close underneath it. Close. So what I'm doing is I'm looking at price action. So I'm looking at price action. So from a price action standpoint, we got to this point and we reversed. We came back down to it. If we can't break that point, that level is one of those. It can be a potential. Level of support. So another red zone could pop up there if we don't. But it looks like we're about to go hit this 20 pips, take profit. Man, I'm having fun tonight, guys. That's just about to be 2 trades in a row. 2 trades in a row. Go on, hit it. Go on, hit it. You bet not. You bet not. There it is. Let's get out of there. Oh, yeah, I didn't put a take stop loss on that one or take profit on that one. Boom. So we got 34, 37 pips out of that trade. Two positions. Got to do it, man. Got to do it. 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 If you caught gold and you caught GBP AUD for the sales, make some noise in the chat. Hey, Calvin's back. Calvin's our good luck charm. Everybody drop Calvin the GOAT in the chat because we didn't caught 2 trades because Calvin came back. Somebody throw it in there. Calvin the GOAT, he came back and blessed us with his presence. Now we over here winning. All right. Yesterday was an okay day. We had that loss, made me mad. Calvin's back, and now we're making money. Shout out to Calvin. He brought us the good luck back. We were missing him. Shout out to Calvin the GOAT. Again, go into the AIRO bag chat and drop in your what? Drop in your screenshots. Show everybody they're missing out on the trades. Some people caught some nasty moves. 100 pips. Hey, you guys, shout out to you guys. 31 pips on gold, 22 on GBP AUD. Shout out to Daniel. All right. Shout out to Calvin. Is Calvin still on the call? Calvin, man, you on this call still? I think he got off. We taking shots now? Man, hey, I got Mountain Dew. Somebody said they got 200 family members they got to join. Yes, get them on. Let's have some fun. Let's have fun. Hey, I like that. CTG, Calvin the GOAT. I like that. CTG. I trade 1.0 lot size on Forex. What is the proportional lot size for gold and S&P 500? So what I recommend, period, is 0.01 for every $100 you have in your account. If you feel good to trade with the standard lot, then great. What you want to do now is you want to, for S&P 500 and gold, I recommend cutting your TP by 90%. So if you're using a standard lot, I would recommend trading gold and S&P 500 with a 0.1. All right, a 0.1 is what I'd recommend. So how to count pips on gold? All right, great. So gold is real easy. Gold is real easy to count. Let's go take a look at it. Man, I feel good. We are up 4.6% now back on the account. So we're moving in the right direction. That GN trade and that UK 100 set us back. So we're not gonna make those dumb mistakes no more. So let's go back to the 15. All right, and we're gonna go over to gold. Shout out to gold. I bet gold's still dropping. No, it bounced back. Yeah, I'm glad we got out. Glad we got out. What am I looking at? Oh, so gold. So you can see here on the side, prices of gold, like 1800.70 right here. That's $1,800.70. 1 pip is 10 cents with gold. So from 1800.7 to 1800.6, that's 1 pip. If price goes from 1800 to 1801, that's 10 pips. So every 10 cents is 1 pip with gold. All right. Because gold is like money. And that is the same thing with cryptocurrency. Every 10 cents is 1 pip as well. AIRO V4, there is no ETA on it right now. We're working on some things. We had a conversation about it today. We got to make some changes to the VPS. And if they can make it for us, then it'll be out. It's ready, ASAP. If not, then I got to make some changes on my end to see if we can't make it work. So I'm working on trying to have it out by next weekend. It's my goal. My goal is to get it out for you guys next weekend so you can use it the second week of March. But that's my goal. So we'll see what we can do, guys. Yep, GA, we got that sell. Why do trade on the M15? So I trade on the M15 because I am a scalper. So, and the M15 is a sweet spot. It's a very commonly used chart by a lot of traders. I can tell you market makers, they use the M15. And I found that out last year. So that was pretty cool to have as well, to hear that the market makers use the M15. I know this because the individual that trained me on the market maker method, he was trained by an actual market maker. So I'm trying myself to be able to meet a couple of market makers and potentially get some training from some, to maybe I can bring back some gold for you guys. All right. Yeah. So strategy number 1, if you want to use any strategy on multiple time frames, I recommend using strategy number 1. You can use that on any time frames. All right, any time frame. Somebody says sell on BTC. Let's go take a look. I'm feeling good, guys, man. I don't even know if I want to take another trade tonight, man. We 2 for 2. 2 for 2. BTC. Nope. We're in a sell trend. We got that zone right there. So I'm not taking a sell on BTC. If that zone wasn't there, I'd feel good. But I'm not taking that. That zone's there. Let's go look at this. Let's go scan the market real quick. Let's go scan the market real quick. GJ tried to break up. Again, this would not have been a good trade because it's still inside the zone. If this would have broke the zone, it would have been a valid Asia breakout because it's still in the zone, so you don't want to take that when it's still in the zone. All right. We need this break of the line here for it to be Asia session breakout. G Chef, no good. GCAD, no good. Gbp Aud, we already got our 20 pips. GBP NZD, there was no trade on that one. That's not a valid bag entry. Didn't bounce off anything. Euro GBP, it's in a downtrend, but it shot up. EUR AUD, nothing. EUR, I'm getting ready to take these EUR pairs off and just concentrate on pound pairs, guys. Because we're really not taking too many trades on them euros. So I think starting, matter of fact, let's do it now. Starting now, we're just gonna concentrate on pounds, crypto, and indices. That's what's paying us. Go to your strengths, guys. Go to your strengths. If you look at my FTMO account, look what I already have. I have Oh, I thought I got rid of these. Oh, I thought, well, we're getting rid of them now. I'm getting rid of my euros. Look, gold's still dropping. Gold's still dropping. Let's see if we can break that line. I don't trade euros often. It's good to have them up though from a standpoint of correlating, but I don't trade them. So GBPs, US 500 on FTMO, the same as S&P 500 and gold. So that's all I'm looking at. That's all I'm looking at. All right. And for those who wonder why I got 2 GUs up, I've got the V version 4 up. So here's version 4, guys, of AIRO. So those who had never seen it. So it's a AIRO version 4. There's an EA, so it's an expert advisor that manages all the alerts. So literally the expert advisor looks at whatever pairs you tell it to look at. So here on the settings, I'll do custom settings, but you can come in here and you can do what? You can come in here and tell it your own pair list, or you can tell it to look at, the main 7 pairs, the main 14 non-core pairs, all 28 major pairs, only AUD pairs, CAD, EUR, GDP, or you do your own pair list. That's what I do. Own pair list. I tell it what time frames I want to look at, and I tell them what pairs I want. All right. Hit OK, and you see here, I got everything right here. You can see here, I've got what? Pounds, euros. So the 10 that I recommend. I got US 5. I got the US 500, which is S&P 500, and gold. And when I get an orange box, that means I have a what? I have a down arrow for that pair on that time frame. And then if I get a green one, I got an up arrow for that pair on that time frame. So if I click on it, it'll show us what? It's going to go to EUR GDP. Boom, there's up arrow. Happened an hour ago, but we got it. There's an up arrow for this currency pair. It throws arrow on the chart, so you ain't got to worry about putting it on the chart each time. And that's how it works. Now I keep mine open. And the reason I keep mine open is because I trade more than just strategy 1. But for those who only care about strategy 1, cool. And then also the beautiful thing about AIRO V4 is that it manages everything on one chart. I can put this on one chart. It manages it all for me. So it helps out with improving the speed of the overall VPS. All right. So that's why I had get that one built there. So S&P 500, we're in an uptrend, not messing with it. Gold, try to come down, heading back up. I'm glad we got out, got our money. Bitcoin selling at 200 is a strong line, guys. That 200 moving average, exponential moving average is like a level of support and resistance itself. Ripple, not touching it. Boy, that spread is ugly. UK 100. I ain't look at that one either. Not really much going on, guys. Let's see what happens with GBP right here. With GJ, we'll see if we can break that zone. Somebody let me know if that zone gets broke. If that zone gets broke, we might have an entry there on GJ, and GU might jump up there. Could get us a couple more entries there. Would be nice. Be nice to catch 2 more good trades. 2 more good trades. We're up 4.6%. I'd love to be up about 10% on this account. I'm about to get more aggressive on this account. I'm about to get a little more aggressive, guys. That's why I had them double entries. When you know and you feel confident in where the market's going, you can take that risk. In the meantime, practice proper risk management. Till you feel comfortable doing it on your own, hey, do it. Don't trust me. Hey, again, I lose trades. We've lost 4 trades on this call. We lost one last night, which is real irritating because we were over 50% of the way there. Actually, we were 70% of the way to TP. So I hate that. But I lose trades. So, what I noticed last night after we lost that trade, people got off the call. Don't over leverage. We're going to lose some trades. It's all about the long game. You guys saw the first account. The first account we doubled from 300 to 680 in 7 trading days. Got everything approved from compliance. So I started a new account the proper way. Gave you guys the link for it. It's in the group. So now you guys have the link. You guys can follow along with the actual MyFX book with the account to actually understand what's going on. Matter of fact, let me pull it up real quick. I'm gonna pull up my FTMO. I'm not FTMO. Pull up the. I'm gonna pull up. Let me pull it up real quick. The MyFX book for this account, so you guys can see it. And I'm also gonna pull up my FTMO page as well, so you guys can see that. So let me pull it up real quick, and we'll get that set up. Then I'm gonna come back and answer some questions. We got about 22 minutes, and then we're gonna take a break. We have knocked out 2 trades, 2 sales: GBP AUD 20 pips and GBP NZD. I'm sorry, no, GBP AUD for 20 pip sale, and then gold for 25 pip sale. I double dipped, so we're good. We're good. So I'm gonna show you my FTMO back office so you can see what that looks like. See the statistics, and then I'm going to show you the MyFX book for the second account that you guys have access to. The link is pinned to the top of the AIRO bag chat, so you guys have that. We're going to take a break because I need some more Mountain Dew here in about 22 minutes. Oh, it's not up to date yet. Come on, baby. I need to be up to date. How do you get this thing up to date? What do I think about US 30? So we can look at it. I don't trade US 30. For a couple reasons. We talked about it yesterday. I don't trade US 30 because that's the MyFX book here. I don't trade US 30 because of its margin requirement. So on US 30, a 0.01 lot size, which should be a 10-cent lot size, US 30, that lot size on US 30 is $1. So I like to trade S&P 500 because a 0.01 lot size is just that. It is a 10-cent lot size. So I can trade literally a $50 account on S&P 500. With US 30, can't do that. So right now it's just ranging. So US 30 is truly a New York session pair. But yeah, man, this is beautiful. Beautiful setup right here. Beautiful setup. Look at that. Bounce arrow. And it took off. 426 pips. So yep. You can do some damage on US 30. I just don't like to trade it for those reasons. All right. Man, y'all blowing me up on these questions. So when we get to break, I'm definitely going to continue to answer questions. No, we took a sell on gold. Yep, sell on gold. Sell. We took a sell on gold. 25 pips. GCAD. I'm behind on these questions, so hopefully I'm not missing too much. So we're gonna get rid of US 30. Close. Let's go look at GCAD. Was the question? GCAD, there's nothing. GCAD is in we're still in a buy trend. So we're looking for buys only. So the bag entry was outside of money zone, so we didn't take that. What we're looking for is a break over this blue line, because that blue line is the top of the Asia channel. So we're looking for price to break above the blue line for strategy 3. And it's trying to head down. So right now, nothing going on with GCAD. Nothing going on with GCAD at the moment. We have more education on Forex and Auvoria for later. Yes, so here's the game plan. For those who don't know, the company has asked me, and I accepted a couple months ago to be the director of Forex education. So from an education standpoint, I plan to bring out a lot more education, not only around Forex. So not only just for manual trading with like AIRO product, but also for EAs. So we plan on we had a call today. We plan on bringing more education to the field for all types of products. And then we also plan to bring out higher level education as well for those who want to learn more about this trading period. So if you want to go through the different ranks, we'll have it. So we're going to get people learn 3 ways: hearing, seeing, doing. So I want everyone to be able to have that opportunity to learn those 3 ways. So we plan to bring some things out. So look out for it. You'll start to see a lot more education come out later on. All right. GCAD was negative, nothing. Yeah, we talked about that one already. Yes, someone said you can get up to 300K in funding with FTMO. That is correct. If you pass 3 100K verification tests, they will take all 3 $100,000 accounts and merge them together. So that is my goal this year, is to get the 3 $100,000 accounts. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pay for the first one, pass it, take then go through the first month, make my profit, get my profit split and my course, the money you paid for the actual verification, get that all back, and then use that verification money again to pay for the next one. And then and then do the same thing with the next one, and then do the same thing over again until I get the 3rd one. So that hopefully by the summertime I have 300K of fully funded account, and I can just go do 10%. That's my goal. If I do 10% every month, that's 30 grand on a $300,000 account with someone else's money. I get to keep 70%, which is 21,000. Now you can't beat that, guys. Can't beat that with a stick. You guys see here. Speaking of that, I'll show you my statistics when it comes to FTMO. So I would show you guys everything when it comes to the MyFitz Bootcamp, but for some reason it's not up to date right now. So let me hit the refresh button and see if that does anything. But we're up 4.6% right now, and it's not reflecting that down. I was down about 3%, so we were down, but we're up now after those last 2 trades. See how good day was, guys? I mean, today alone is a 8% day. It was down 3.5%. Now we're up 4.6%. So your days can turn around. Don't feel bad. If you have a losing day, you have a losing day. Technically, we had a winning day yesterday, but I only took 2 out of those 3 trades on this account. I should have took that second trade, the EG trade that I gave out. I should have took that as well, and we wouldn't be as far down. But we're down 3.5% as of yesterday. Now we're up 4.6% today after 2 trades. So we're up. That's an 8% swing. So we gained 8% today. We'll try to do the same thing tomorrow, 8-10%, and we'll be right there in the ballpark. Be up 10% this week, and next week you do some more. So you can get a little more aggressive once you understand what you're doing and you have a good day. So I feel good about those trades. I see how price action was moving. There was some volatility in those candles. Therefore, I added second positions. Here is FTMO right here. All right, so here's FTMO. It's the back office. All right, you can see here, I had it up. I had that drop because I lost that GN trade as well. And then look, right back up. So as you can see here, started 23rd of February. Today is now officially the 25th. So this is my third day trading the account. All right, 3rd day trading the account. It is a $50,000 deposit. It's a demo account. You can see here, minimum 5 trading days you have to trade. So they give you a minimum number of days you have to trade. I've been trading 3, so I'm not passing just yet. Max daily loss, negative 5,000. I've only had negative $1,719. So I'm passing right now. And I'm good because I'm up $1,579 on my profit target. So I'm up 1,579, which means that what? If I have drawdown, it doesn't count towards my daily loss because I'm positive right now. So I've got cushion. All right. Max loss in the total month is 10,000. I only have negative $850.73 max loss. So I'm passing both of those. That's the main two criteria that you need to pass. All right. Those are the main two. That's what makes passing FTMO so hard, because people do not manage their risk. My reason for showing you guys FTMO live is to show you, one, you can use AIRO to pass FTMO with the basic strategies. All right. Number two, how do you manage proper risk management, even on a large account like 50,000, even 100,000. All right. Those are the main two reasons to show it to you. And we're showing it to you live. And I say live because this is being recorded. All these calls are recorded and placed on what? They're placed on the YouTube channel. Documentation is there. So if somebody comes and says, oh, Nate's full of BS, he didn't do that. Hey, it's on YouTube. You guys can see me take every trade on my FTMO account every day with you guys and pass it or fail it. So it all depends on what happens. I don't expect to fail, but you see here. And then you can see here, profit target is 5,000. That's the goal. I'm at 1,579. So we're almost a third of the way there. So these two are not passing yet. 2 more days of trading. We'll hit this. We'll be passing there. And then all we got to do is inch our way up to 5,000. I'm not being overly aggressive. And the beautiful thing is, if I was getting a $50,000 account, going for that account size for the real funded account, this would be my goals. 5,000 max daily loss, 10,000 max loss for the whole month. And there would be no profit target. Profit target is whatever you make it. So it's whatever you grow, whatever you grow. So you have a minimum target trading days. So these first 3 count. The bottom one doesn't recount, when you get a real account at that point. So you come in here and look at it, shows you your trades. All right. My equity shows when I'm up, 51,579. My average profit, so I'm averaging $247.68 per trade. On my loss, I'm averaging a negative $572. I've taken 13 trades. Of them 13 trades, we have won 11. So 11 out of 13. So if we do the math, you can see here, win rate, 84.62% win rate right now. So call it 85% win rate. It's not bad. Shouldn't have lost that GM. We should be at 100% right now. So I'm still salty about that. Comes down here, it'll show you your trades and everything. All right. Did you take a sell? You take a buy? Did you win? Did you lose? Like I told you guys, I am a better trader selling. As you can see here, I lost the 2 trades I lost was a buy. I've never lost a sell so far. And that's typically true overall. I am a better trader when I'm selling than when I buy. I might get to the point, especially FTMO, because it's so, and I know my strengths. It's a beautiful thing about analyzing your software. You get to learn that as well when you come to my FX books. You can go in there and analyze the type of trader you are. And so once you understand what type of trader you are, you get to the point where I might get to the point where I may only take sales. I may only take sales because my winning percentage is that much significant with sales than it is for buys. All right. So pretty cool to be able to analyze your own trading because it only helps you to become a better trader. All right. Only helps you become a better trader. What's Ethereum trying to do? Ethereum trying to move down a little bit. What's Bitcoin doing? Is it stuck somewhere? Stuck at a zone? Oh, stuck at that 200 right there. Gold, baby, gold. Trying to break through. They're just trying to push through. Gold trying to push through. It'll probably push through all the way down. But we got out. I think gold went and hit our TP the last candle. Boy. Gold's still pushing. So if you're still in gold, shout out to you. Shout out to you. We got our trades. I'm feeling good right now. I'm not seeing any other setups. Let's go look at that GJ. Did GJ finally do what it's supposed to do? Nope. GU? Nope. G-Chef? Nothing. G-Cat? Nope. Gbp Aud is just hanging out where we got out at. All right. So we got 8 minutes, and then we're gonna take a trade. Hey, we got Daver in the house. Shout out to Daver in the house. Shout out to Daver in the house. What's up, man? Welcome to the call. Someone asked about FTMO. Will I be managing 3 accounts at once? So no, with FTMO, what they would do is they will combine all 3 to make one large $300,000 account. So that's how I'll be trading it. Someone said gold is pushing again. Let's go look at gold. Daggum gold, boy. Gold tricky. Like I said, take what you can get from gold. Take what you can get from gold. Will you be able to do strategy 4 on GBP AUD? Let's go look at it. Strategy 4 on GBP AUD. So first of all, on GBP AUD, we need to understand what trend we are in. We are in a downtrend. So if we wanted to do strategy number 4 for GBP AUD, you would have done what? So first, what I would have done, what I always do is mark the line. Well, we know we're in a sell trend. Zoom in all the way. You know you're in a sell trend, all right? So I marked the bottom of the money zone, the previous day's money zone. And now I'm doing what? Now I'm waiting for the first candle inside the money zone to break below it. So look, this candle right here, the third candle, 45 minutes into the zone, broke below the previous day's money zone. And then it dropped 60 pips. We got in on the Asia breakout. So strategy 4 was a trade you should have took 45 minutes into the money zone. That played out. And then we got the actual Asia session breakout. All right. So, hey, it's all about timing. But these strategies work. And you guys see it all the time. I don't take strategy 4 very often. Again, when you get to the point where if you like strategy 4, go knock it out of the park. We've taken strategy 4 in this call a couple times when somebody calls it out, but for me, it doesn't resonate with me as much. I don't see it. I like the Asia session breakout strategy a little better for multiple reasons. So typically we take strategy number 1 and 3 on this call. Those are the main strategies we use on this call, and we eat very good off those strategies. Throw in some wedges, throw in some, we had a market maker strategy, last night. But yeah, if you like it, I love it. Knock it out. Knock it out. E for the sell. Look at E finally broken out. I knew it was gonna happen. Dadgummit. I knew it was gonna break out. That'd probably be a quick little 2,000 pips right down there. Quick little 2,000 pips to the zone. Let's go answer some more questions. Took GN as well because it broke the wedge. Oh, let's go take a look at GN. GN with the wedge. GN with the wedge. Boy, people leaving the car. What's going on, guys? We're leaving the car? We're down to 262 people. GN with the wedge. Yeah, that was a good wedge. Very good wedge. Boom, boom, boom. You had a ascending wedge right there. Break it a wedge on that candle right there. And it's dropped 50 pips since then. Shout out to the wedge. So once you start understanding the different strategies, you can then apply them in multiple ways. So that's a beautiful ascending wedge, which is great for a downtrend. We use a similar wedge. And I use the wedge not the way that I teach it on gold, because I understand wedges a little bit more. If you want to learn about wedges, I can tell you guys 2 things. Number 1, the wedge is the most powerful pattern you can learn how to trade in the Forex market. All right. And then number 2, the Hawkeye group that comes on from 7:30 to 9 Eastern Standard Time, and then they also sometimes jump on the New York session. That group, led by you got Al, you got Matt, and Brian. Those guys, they're the masters of wedges. So those guys kill it. And so they're on from 7:30 to 9, teaching about wedges. All right, I've learned a lot from them myself. So shout out to Glad for taking that wedge trade. GJ broke the zone. Let's go look. Oh, let's go look. GJ broke the zone. GJ. Woo! It's right there. Let's look at the other pairs. GU, where's GU at? GU pushing. All right, all right. G Chef, not. G Cat, pushing. G Aud, somewhat pushing back up. GN. Come on, VPS. Start to try to retrace. We got 2 minutes left. Now look at that. We haven't been this high on GBP JPY in, man, look, in the day chart, it's in the zone. We haven't been this, man, wow, week 1. We haven't been this high since April 29th, 2018. That's the last time that we were. But look at this, guys. Even on the, look at this downtrend, even the market maker strategy on the weekly chart makes money. Look at that. Came up, touched 200, came back down, closed below it. You got in on this trade. Now again, you're on a week chart, so nice little gap down. You had a retrace of 158 pips, and it dropped 1,364 pips. All right, so let's go back down to the 15 minutes. That's a strong bull candle too. Strong candle. All right, guys. We in. As soon as this next candle comes out. In for the buy. In for the buy. Come on, baby. You're still trying to push. Strategy number 3. There we go. We in. I'm in that bad boy twice. Let's get it. Let's get it. And for me, I'm in it twice. I'm putting my take profit at 20 pips. I'm probably going to take it out at 10 on both for multiple reasons. Like we talked about G pairs. We're at all-time high. We're at highs that we haven't seen in 3 years. We're also at, so when you start to get to those type of highs, those are major reversal levels. When you start getting to it, daily, weekly, monthly, yearly highs, those are levels you start to see reversals at. So when you start to understand trading in the higher time frames, yeah, that's what. So 150 point. What is that? No, I'm not gonna be greedy. I'm gonna go ahead and put my TP at 10 pips. So when it hits it, takes me out on both of them. Take my quick 10 pips on both positions. Get me 20 pips. 150.7. All right, so we're in a GBP JPY buy. I'm going for 10 pips on both positions. So that'd be put me at 20 pips total. Man, that bad boy moving already. All right. Let me change that back. No, you know what? Ain't no point in being greedy. We're at all-time high. I'm gonna leave it right where it's at. All right, guys. So hey, we are going to take a break for 13 minutes. We'll come back at 15 after the hour. We're in a GBP JPY buy on strategy number 3. We'll be back. Use the restroom. Get some food in you. I'm about to get me some more Mountain Dew. I'll see you guys back here in 13 minutes. We are currently up 1 pip.
Emily and I have both been using Curology for 2 months now.
We are back. We are back. I've been answering questions on the chat. We're down from 49 to 16. Let's go take a look at our GJ trade. It's making me mad, but you know how it is. Never go straight to TP. We're down about 7 pips. We were down 15. So now we're down 6. So again, got to have that patience. Got to have that patience. Starting to pull back the right way. Again, I got my TP at 10 pips. Again, we're at a level we haven't been in 3 years. So when I see this stuff like this, I get weary, you know, because I understand that once you get to those levels, you know, weekly levels, day levels, monthly levels, yearly levels, that's when you potentially see, you know, pullback. You know, now I know there's a lot of momentum right now in the pound pair, so I'm gonna snag this for 10 pips. And it could go to 420, but I'm looking at this 10 right here. So we're down about 8 right now. I even took the trade on my FTMO account, just one position though, and I got a better entry. I'm only down 5 here, so I got a better entry on this one here. So I'm gonna take a quick little 10 pips on the FTMO account. Try to put it over the top. We'll be up about this should be a $200 trade, so this should put us about 17, 18. So we should be probably up about almost 4%. So that's good. You know, tomorrow hopefully we get to that 5% level, and I'll feel really good because then we'll be 5% away from hitting 10%. That's all we need is 10%, baby. Need that 10. So I am down. I'm broke even right now on FTMO. We're up 1 FTMO, only down 3 on this account. Down 2. We got 2 positions here. I told you I'm being more aggressive on this account. So we're about to max this thing out, guys. I'm about to be more aggressive. I don't know what happened yesterday with GN. Really made me mad. But we're about to max this thing out now. Mess around and double the account by next week. You guys seen it. We did it before with that $300 account. It's time to do it again. So we're down 2 pips. Starting to push the right way. All right, let me go answer some more questions here. Can you trade strategy 4 on the higher time frames? You can. I don't recommend it, but you can, because the higher time frames, you know, we're always waiting for the candle to close. So the 5-minute, 15-minute are the best time frames, maybe even the 30-minute for strategy 4, just because, you know, you have the best entry. So the lower time frames have a more what's called sniper-like entry, so more precise entry, which allows you to be able to catch your pips. All right. Will there be a max allowed on people on AIRO if everyone is using it? Won't it decrease the success rate? Nah, want it all. The success rate has nothing to do, you know, with number of people on AIRO. Success rate is just what you guys do. So nah, there's never gonna be a cap on AIRO. If we got 1 million people using AIRO, we chilling. We are back in profit now on the GJ strategy 3. Up a pip. I got 2 positions, so I'm up 2 pips right now. So we're looking good on that one. Looking for a quick little 10 pips, which will make 20 overall for my account. I'll take that. Got to put us about another $20 up on this account, so we'll be up about 8%, which means we went from down 3.5 to up 8.6%. So that's 11 over almost a 12% swing in a day. All right. Just kind of give you guys some ideas. You can max this thing out any way you want. I know I talked to a group today. Not a group. I talked to the leader of this group. You know, there's a group over in Europe. It's a guy, you know, grew his account 700% this month alone, from $300 to $2,100 just trading with AIRO. All right. So if you take it serious and you follow the rules, you can do some big things. All right. 700%, and the month isn't even over yet. From $300 to over $2,100, and the month is not over yet. All right, it's the power of following the rules and capitalizing, trusting in yourself. Because again, like we talked about at the beginning of the call, it's not me. I'm not doing nothing. I created the software. I created the rules for you guys. You guys have to follow them. All right. So if you're having success, that means you're following the rules. You're doing what you're supposed to do. If you're having success, that means you're trusting in yourself. If you're having success, that means you're putting in the work. So you should get all the credit because you did it. All right. I'm just a piece of the puzzle. You are the whole puzzle, and there's one piece missing. That's AIRO. So I provided one piece to the puzzle, but the rest was all you. Got to believe in you. Got to believe in yourself. Got to trust the process. Trust the strategies. And again, start off on a demo account. Practice on that demo account until you get to the point where you're like, I can do this in my sleep. And guess what? Then you start doing it in your sleep and you start catching these pips. All right? That's what it's about. And then once you get consistent, then go ahead, jump into crypto or indices, catch these 10,000 pips, or get you a funded account, and guess what? And then come get in one of these exclusive groups and learn more. All right? Get some exclusive content, some exclusive training, some exclusive strategies. All right? Continue to build on what you have created. All right? Practice proper risk management. That is key. Practice proper risk management. All right? Up 5 pips, 6 pips on this account. We are up, what, 3? Yep, up 3 on the other account from our original entry. All right? I'm feeling good about this trade. Let's go and get this push. Take me out of my misery. I want a quick 10. I'm done after this one. We got 39 minutes until the end of this session. So after this trade, unless I see something juicy, I'm probably done for the day. Don't overtrade. Don't overtrade. That's another thing, guys. Just because we have a nice little win streak, do not keep trading. Know when to quit. Know when to quit. You know, you hit a goal for the day. You know, for me, when I'm personally trading, I'm looking for, I give myself $1 goal. I'll give myself $1 goal. So I don't really look at percentages. But, you know, have a goal, a percentage goal. Have yourself a, whether it be percentages or dollar-wise, you know, and hit that goal. And when you hit it, stop. Because the worst thing you can do is hit the goal, take another trade, lose, go backwards from your goal, and then do what? Now you got to make up. And so you keep trying to make up for that trade. Now you're revenge trading. All right? Revenge trading, don't do it. All right? And you start losing. Next thing you know, your goal, let's say your goal was $500 for the day, and you made 501. Great, you made your goal. Stop. Even if you hit 498, stop. Because if you lose, then guess what? Now you're trying to make it back up. The next thing you know, you're down to only being up 300. Then you're only up 100. Then now you're down 200. So now you're really getting mad and starting to double up your trades, trying to catch up. And next thing you know, you were up 501 for the day. Now you're down 501 for the day. All right? All right, well, we were up 3, now we're down 3. Come on, GJ, just give us that push. Hey, GJ Bay, so I'm not worried about GJ. GJ Bay, we're going to get this little push. I'm only taking 10 because I don't like where we're at. Again, if you missed it, we are at a 3-year high. We haven't been at this point since April of 2018. We are in February 2021, so we haven't been here in just about 3 years. This is a high we have not been to. All right. I feel good because, you know, pound pairs are bullish right now. So I think we can get a little quick 10 out of it. I'm going to take 10 because so far, let's see, we caught 42 with gold, caught 47 with Gbp Aud. So that's 89 pips. And we got 2 positions here. So we catch 10 pips. That's 20. That'll be 109 pips tonight. I'm good. 109 pips. 100 pips a day, that keeps the 9 to 5 away. 100 pips a day keeps the 9 to 5 away. So I'm good. I was good with 89. But, you know, we'll get another little 20. Somebody want us to get. This is my last trade for the day, though. If you guys see anything else after, you can. Practice proper risk management. Don't get greedy because the market will always be there. Let's see. What is this? GU is trying to break up above the blue line, the Asia channel, strategy 3. G-Chef, and it's got to break the zone and the blue line and get up there. GCAD, It's trying to get up there as well. It's trying. GI, we already took that. It's starting to come back up, so that's a good sign for GJ. GN starting to come back off, starting to bounce back up. I like that for for GJ. So we got the correlating, we got all the pound pairs moving up. Euro GBP, we left that one on there. Let's close that. I don't need these euros on here no more. Tired of those. SPX, chilling. I love to see SPX heading back up because SPX 500 and GJ, they typically go hand in hand. Typically. Look at gold. Finally broke through. Went back up, came back down. Finally broke through that level, that strong level of support right there. Finally broke through. BTC. Oh, man. Did I miss that? I didn't call that trade out. Somebody called that trade out. Was there a zone right there? I think there was a zone right there. Otherwise, that's a beautiful bag entry. Yeah, there was a zone right there. Let's point to this candle. So BTC. All right. It's a nice little 2,000 pip trade already. Ethereum pushing. Ripple. I ain't touching it. Look at that. It's falling, but that's ugly. Look at that spread, boy. UK 100. Finally got AIRO, but it ain't doing much of nothing. GJ, come on now. GJ, we got 34 minutes. Take us out of our misery. Yeah, I don't like this, guys. We are deep in the London session. We should have some more volatility in this. I get back broke even, I'm getting out. 1 pip, 2 pip in profit, I'm gonna get out. I don't like the way it's moving. Don't like it. And I don't like we're at the 3-year high. So again, I went to the week chart, and you guys can see here, the last time we were this high, it was right here. So let me put that cursor right here. April 29th, 2018 was the last time we were this high. That was a long time ago. We have been it's been a while since we've been this high. All right, it's been long. So this is, again, we're inside of a zone. So we got a nice bullish run here. You guys can see here, nice bullish run. So we could pop our head out above this zone. That'd be great. But we are definitely at an all-time high. Let's see how many pips do we need to get to 69 pips to break the top of that zone. That'd be a nice little run up. I just want a little 10. I want my funky 10. That's it. Funky 10 pips. All right. We missed EG strategy 4. Let's go take a look. Oh, I already closed that. I'm not looking at the EGs no more. Not looking at the euros no more, but let's go open it up. Euro GBP. Strategy 4. Strategy. So we're in a downtrend. So we're looking for a sell. So no, we didn't miss it because we're looking for a break. So we want to go with the trend. So it broke the top of the money zone for a buy trend, but we're in a downtrend. So that would have been an invalid trade. Invalid trade. Yep. It broke up. Went up 11 pips. Not bad, but we're looking for a sale because we're in a downtrend. Always make sure to zoom all the way out. Rule number 1 for any strategy, always identify the trend so you know what direction you should be looking to trade in. All right. Down 7 pips on this trade. So FTMO is a prop firm that allows you to be qualified for a what? For a funded account. Which means that if you pass the verification phase, you can get a $100,000 account to trade with and have the opportunity to do what? To trade other people's money and make money off of other people's money. Yep. All right, GJ, let's go. GJ heading the wrong way. All right, hey. Head to the gym. All right, Fade. Shout out to the $91. Go ahead and double that up on the next calls. So when trading New York session, would you look for counter trend trade on the G pairs or just trade what the market gives you? I always trade what the market gives me. Always trade what the market gives me. Now, if the market gives me strategy number 6, which is the counter trend trade strategy, or that strategy 5. Man, I'm getting confused. Strategy 5. Strategy 5 is counter trend trade. So strategy 5, if I got a strategy 5 setup, I'm taking it. But you always want to take what the market gives you. Don't anticipate anything. Don't expect anything to happen. Just take what the market gives you and move on. If it doesn't give you anything, don't take nothing. Oh man, appreciate the cut. Yeah, I had to go get a cut, man. It was bad. You know, it was losing power and the ice storm we had down here. I couldn't go get a haircut for 2 weeks, so it's been a struggle. Been a struggle. Strategy 4 TP hit on Euro USD. Hey, shout out. Congrats for those that took that. Yeah, strategy 4. Let's go look at GN. GN strategy 4. Let's go look if it was in play. All right, we're down about 8 pips right now on GJ. All right, like I said, next time it gets a profit, I'm out. I don't like it. It's at this all-time high. And I don't like the way it's moving. See, you know, we got that nice bullish candles, real strong, and it gets up to this area and stops. That tells us, you know, we're in a strong level of what? Resistance. Because, you know, we're at a 3-year high. All right. We're in a downtrend on GN. And yes, the first candle inside the money zone that broke below the previous day's money zone would have been a valid entry for strategy 4 because we are in a downtrend. So we look at that. It would have been the candle that broke the wedge. So the candle that broke the wedge is also the candle that did what? That was the first one to break below the previous day's money zone. So when you start to see that, when you start to understand multiple strategies and you can see multiple strategies happen at once, that should be what? Your confirmation that that trade is going to go in your direction. All right. You should have high, you know, the more strategies that line up, the higher probability you have. The ones I love to see are when we have a strategy 1, strategy 3, strategy 9 all together, or strategy 7. You know, when you have 3 or more strategies that line up at once, man, it's nothing like it. You know, you feel like you just know, you just know the trade is going to go 20 pips or more in your direction. All right. And if you don't see it, that's fine. You'll get there. Start off with strategy number 1, add another strategy to it, and then just keep building on that. You only need a few. You don't need many. Don't need many strategies. Master 1 or 2, and then go from there. All right. Let's answer some more questions. We got 12 more. Make sure everybody get their questions answered. Yeah, BTC, we missed that one, guys. I'm sorry. I think we had a zone there, so I don't think we missed too much. All right. Hey, good night to everybody who's jumping off. Thanks for jumping on, guys. Appreciate you guys supporting. Let's keep getting it. Yeah, G Chef trying to break out. Should see a good breakout for strategy 3 on that one. So there are 5 days of trading. The schedule for all the trade sessions are in the chat group. All right, pinned to the top. So Monday through Friday, the Hawkeye group trades 3 days a week. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, New York session, and then technically for me, I'm on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, London session. And we'll be adding more as we continue to grow. All right. GU for Asia breakout. Did we get a full breakout? Let's go take a look. Did we get a GU Asia breakout? Not yet. Tried to break through, but didn't close above. So GU still needs to close above the blue line there. And GJ need to come on, quit playing with us. Let's go. EUR NZD for strategy 9. Let's go take a look. Come on, GJ. I want to stay positive today. Nope, nowhere close to strategy 9. So strategy 9, we're in a downtrend. We needed price to come back, touch the 200, come back down below the 200 and below the AIRO moving average for entry. So that is an invalid strategy 9. Has to go back and touch or go above the 200 and come back down. All right, got to do that. So I'll show you a valid trade on EUR NZD. A valid strategy 9 trade would have been this one right here. Price came back up above the 200, came back below the 200 and the moving average, and then dropped. It did again here. Price wicked the 200, came back down below the moving average, entry down here, drop. All right. If you ever look at these, look at this. Also the AIRO moving average must stay below for a sell, and if you're in a buy, must stay above. But you see this every time. It's a powerful strategy, guys. Very powerful strategy, especially when we're trending. When we're trending, so we got the crossover, AIRO moving average crossing over. So now we know to look for that trade. Price came back up, touched the 200, came back below, it dropped, came back above, came back below, drop, back above, back below, big drop. Back up above, back below both, big drop. Wicked it, came back below, big drop. All right. Very powerful strategy. Very powerful. Down 11 pips right now with GJ. What does my shirt say? This is a so this is Grumpy from the Seven Dwarfs. It says, I may not always be right, but at the bottom it says, but I'm never wrong. I may not always be right, but I'm never wrong. What is your stop on GJ? I am probably going to do cut everything in half. So I'm probably going to do a 20 pip stop loss with this 10 pip take profit. Probably. We'll see. Should have already closed this trade up, man. I don't like it. I don't like it because we're at that all-time high. Probably shouldn't enter it in. 20 pips about right here. Where's 40 at? 40 is below the zone. Yeah. I'll probably cut my losses around 20 pips. So same thing I did with gold, just cut it in half. Just cut it in half. But we're above the edge of session now, so I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. If we're not out of this trade before this call, I'm definitely setting my stop loss. I'm gonna go to bed. Set my stop loss and go to bed. Sell Bitcoin. We missed that one. We missed that sell Bitcoin. So sometimes you're not gonna always see the red line on on some pairs. Sometimes they're together. But I gave the settings earlier for how to ensure you can see the red line. All right. So someone asked about where to check the news at. So to check the news, you're gonna make sure you go to, there's two places that I look. Number one is the My FX Book app. So I have the app on my phone for My FX Book, which allows me to check the news. And then also you can go to forexfactory.com, forexfactory.com to check the news there. Down 7 pips, moving back up. Moving back up. Got 20 minutes left. Let's take a look, see what we look like elsewhere. GU starting to pull back. I think GU on his next push will get a nice little close above the zone there. G-Chef needs to break the zone and close above. GCAD though, if he can get out of a slump, man, he got close to breaking above the zone. But I'd be careful on a G-Chef breakout. Reason why is look how close the 200 moving average is. The 200 is a very strong level of support or resistance itself. Why? Because the banks use the 200 moving average. All right? It's just one of those movies, a bank moving average. If you want to know what the bank moving averages are, the bank moving averages that they use a lot of are the 5 moving average, the 8 moving average, the 50 moving average, the 200, the 400, the 800. All right? 5, 8, 50, 200, 400, 800. Those are the 6, from what I've been told, widely most used bank moving averages. All right, only down 3 pips now in GJ. Heading back the right way. And all the G pairs you see, they're starting to make that move back up. I like it. SPX 500, it's chilling. We may get a nice break of the zone and we might see another melt. Depends on the news tomorrow. Let me look at news in the morning time. Only down 2 pips in GJ. Let's go, dog. So news, my FX book. We got any news coming? So we got Euro news in 18 minutes. Euro news in 8, it's orange folder, so be careful you're trading them euros. And we have a lot of USD news in the morning. So guys, New York session, you got 4 orange news, and you got 7 different red newses. A lot of news in the morning for New York session for USD pairs. So initial jobs claims, durable goods orders, capital goods orders, whatever that stuff means. Gross domestic product annualized. I don't like to speculate, but it would not surprise me with all the news we've been getting. I expect to wake up to seeing that all the indices melted again. I'm expecting to see indices melt once again. That's just me. We'll see what happens when we wake up, or when I wake up. I'll most likely be on the call, London session call, potentially. Down 5 pips on GJ. Come on, baby, we need a push. Gold. Broke, came back strong. I don't like that. Look at that. Bitcoin just heading to the end. Look at that big old M. Boop, boop, boop. Leaning M. It's leaning. That's a beautiful M right there. Beautiful M. Missed that one. Look at that beautiful M. We're in a downtrend. All right, so we're looking for sales. You got an M that's leaning. So it's leaning down like that, which means, indicate sell, which means that you're looking to take an entry at the break of the neckline. So what does neckline mean? You guys heard me say it. So the neckline for M is right here where the actual meet at. Same thing with the W. So we have that point in the top, in the middle of the W, that's the neckline. So for M, you're looking for that break. So this long candle right here broke that neckline, which means that we would have been in for a sell the candle before we got the arrow, which means that we would have been in for a sell here, and we would be up right now approximately 4,875 pips. So about 5,000 pips. We'd be up right now. if we took that M trade. I believe, though, we had a zone right here. If I remember correctly, we had a zone. At least I did on my account. So again, for those who want to know, different, my account may look different than yours. Because of that, there was a potential move right there. All right, so GJ down about 8 pips right now. We just chilling. We just chilling. A couple questions from Q&A. Guys, I always check Q&A first, so please please make sure to put your questions in the Q&A first so that I can actually take a look at it. Someone asked about the sell arrow at EURNZD. So EURNZD sell arrow. Nope, not valid. Why would the arrow be valid? It's not bouncing off anything, guys. Got to have the bounce. Remember that. Bounce. Just because you got an arrow doesn't mean it's valid. Got to have the bounce. Got to have it, guys. So that EURNZD was not a valid trade. W forming on EURAUD in 1 hour chart. All right, let's take a look at EURAUD on the 1 hour. All right, down about 12 pips on GJ. Needs to get his act together. Need to get his act together. EURAUD on the 1 hour. Yeah, got that W there. Wish there was a zone right there, but you got a W, which maybe could see a nice little reversal. This is day 3. You can see here the M. All right, the V. No. You want to see A's. I'm sorry. M. There's the A, W. So we got a break of the neckline here on the 1 hour for EURAUD. Get a break of that neckline. Close above it. Should see a nice little push up. Should see a nice little push up. If you don't see what I'm seeing, you can tell it here. And again, I trade the market maker method on the 15-minute chart. So the reason why I trade on a 15-minute chart is because the individual who was trained by a market maker was trained to make the trades on the 15-minute time frame. Do not try to do something on other time frames or against the rules because you see it. We were trained by the man himself on the what? On the 15-minute time frame. So stay on the 15-minute time frame. Don't go against the grain. It's cool to be able to create your own strategy or find your own niche. If it works for you, great. But sometimes you need to just stay within the realm of the rules. They're there for a reason. They're there to help you win. There's a reason why on my FTMO account I showed you guys that I have an 84.6% win ratio. And it should be 100%, but that GN trade, boy, disappointing. But you see there, MAAW. 1 day, 2 day, we're now in the 3rd day. We can get a break above that blue line. We could see a nice reversal based on the market maker method. But because the overall trend is down, the reversal is going to be a short trend. All right, short trend. So just because you get the end of a market maker cycle doesn't mean the overall trend is going to change. It just means that potentially you can see a change in the overall trend. But for the most part, you're just going to see the end of the cycle. All right, which means there'll be some retracement, some pullback. And then depending on what's going on, it may go all the way, it may not. All right. We talked about it earlier on EURUSD. EURUSD, we showed how that worked out. All right. GJ down 5 pips now. Starting to head back up. Needs to go and get up there. Like I said, once I get green, I'm out of that bad boy. I don't like the way it's moving. I'm in on my FTMO account as well. As soon as I get green over here, I'm out this bad boy too. Only down 2 pips. I don't like it. And again, why don't I like it? I don't like it because we're at the 3-year high. It could blast up another 100 pips, but we don't know that. What we know that is that it's at a 3-year high. It's at a 3-year high. All right. Those type of highs, especially after the price has been running so long, are typical reversal points. All right. Price likes to reverse where? At levels of support and resistance. Levels of support and resistance are what? They are points on the chart where price has been previously. Once, twice, 100 times. All right. All price does is it repeats itself over and over again. And at key levels, weekly, monthly, yearly, price areas, you typically see big reversals. All right. We positive on FTMO account. I'd like to see that. Let's go, baby. Push. Push, 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 push. Oh, man. Let's get out this trade before the call's over with. We got 8 minutes. We're going to watch this trade right here pan out. Let's go look at all the other G pairs. So GJ's starting to push back up. There goes GU pushing. GU's pushing. G Chef. Oh, G Chef really pushing. GCAT, and it's trying to push. It ain't doing much. G Aud, chilling. We already caught out 20 pips on G Aud though. GN, the oddball, chilling. S&P 500, nothing. I look at S&P 500 because S&P 500 and GJ typically correlate. All right? Typically they correlate. So like I said, once I get green on this trade, I'm out of that bad boy. We're getting out. I'm not gonna risk it. Not at a 3-year high. And again, it may go up and I might be a loser. I'm gonna close it out on my FTMO account. Boom. Take that trade there. And we come back over here. It may close out in the green. We may be good. But I'm closing out because I don't like it at that 3-year high. And then I don't like the way price is moving right now. We're too deep in the New York session for price to be stalling like this, especially with no news. And again, this just comes with time of me watching the pound pairs. This time of day, we're price is moving. 3, 4 a.m. my time, Central Standard Time, price is moving. Especially the pound pairs, they're moving. All right, they are moving. So as soon as we get blue, come on, baby, let's push. Give me a nice little push. We are in profit. We need a little more to clear out that commission. Need another pip or two to clear out that commission. All right. Keep on pushing. I'm out. Preserve my account. I'm going to preserve my account. I can keep pushing. I don't care. I'm going to preserve my account. We'll come back and max it out tomorrow. I don't like that 3-year high. Don't like it. Plus, you see what? Guess what? That's what I see. I'm seeing wicks to the upside. I'm seeing more wicks to the upside. Wicks to the upside. Remember that talk about wicks with the strategy number 9. A lot of nuggets in strategy number 9. When you start to see wicks in one direction, all that is what? All that is the market makers enticing people to take trades in that direction, picking up all those orders. And then guess what? Once they get enough money committed, they move the market in the other direction. All right? They move the market in the other direction. So I got out 3 pips, 3, 4 pips on that trade. Gold bouncing out the 50 fib level. Cool, cool, cool. Them fibs is powerful, guys. CAD, CHF, buy. Never mind, no support. Yep, no support. Gotta have the support, gotta have the bounce. how do we access AIRO private group you mentioned a few times? There's a few of them. All the rules for those private groups are in the group pinned to the top. We talk about them on every call, guys. So they're in the group pinned to the very top. Crypto group got to catch at least 10,000 pips. Indices group got to catch at least 10,000 pips on your live account. Provide me proof. Funded accounts, FTMO, whatever the case may be, you got to provide the documentation that you have successfully been approved for a funded account. Someone asked about Asia breakout on EUR GBP. Asia session breakout is only for the Great Britain pound pairs. Only for Great Britain pound. GJ, we're not taking no trades on GJ. We just got out on GJ. If you guys look at that chart, you can see here starting to come back down. Got more wicks showing to the top side. Wicks are key. Wicks are key. Once news hits on euro pairs, will that affect pound pairs? It can, potentially. Should. But sometimes news comes out and doesn't do anything. Gold's got a fib rejections on the 38. All right, cool. Both live account to get into group for crypto? Yes. So both crypto and indices group, you have to show proof you've caught 10,000 pips or more on your live account. All right. Once you've shown that, you can be in the group. And trust me, it's feasible. People are in the group already. Let me tell you how big the groups are. I'll tell you how big they are so you know how big they are. They're not huge. People just started qualifying for them. We just really started putting it up. AIRO Crypto Group has 6 members right now, with 2 more getting ready to go in. I just haven't approved them yet. Yeah, they're approved. I just haven't added them yet. So it's a total of 8 for AIRO Crypto. And then the AIRO Indices Group, we haven't started yet. But I know there are at least 5 that have caught over 10,000 pips that I know personally that will be starting the group off. So we got 8 for crypto. And then for the FTMO group, the free FTMO group right now, just challenge group, is over 80 people. As far as how many actually have got a real funded account, that's actually the biggest group. There are over 10 people that actually have a true funded account between Audacity Capital, Trading Talent, or Funding Talent, and FTMO. Those are the 3 most popular prop firms that have do the funding and whatnot. So guys, real quick, go back to the charts real quick here. You see them wicks to the upside. GJ may break out, but I'm seeing those wicks. And again, it's at a 3-year high. That's why I closed out quickly in profit. It was because of that 3-year high is where we're at. Looking at the results, we're up 4.6%. At last trade, we got out with very minimal profit. But you can see here, account history. We did not lose a trade tonight. We had 2 hit take profit, and we got out early on the last trade. Those who are holding, good luck to you. Again, I'm a little bit more conservative. That's just the way I trade. You learn this over time to know when to be aggressive and know when to be conservative. All right. So I felt good because we went from being down 3.5% to being up 4.6%. So I wasn't trying to risk it. That was an 8% swing. So 8 to 10% a day is good. That's good. Think about that. You trade, let's do the math on that. 8%, if you can get 8% a day, doesn't sound like much. But if you get 8% a day, let's do the math on that. Let's do the math on this real quick, and then we'll call it a day, guys. So if you get 8% a day, and you compound that. So we'll get a compound chart here. So I can show you guys instead of just doing it on a calculator. compound interest calculator. And we're just going to do 3 trading days in a month. 3 trading days a week. So that's 12 in a month. Initial investment, let's do a $500 like we started off with, $500. All right, monthly contribution, 0. Length of time in years. No, that's not what I want. Let's do it. They got a compound interest. There we go, compound interest calculator daily. Initial deposit, you guys know we start off with a $500 account. Interest rate, we just want 8%. And we want it daily. Daily. And compound interval, daily. Did we miss something here? We're going to do it for 1 month. 1 month. So it's a little extreme here because you're not going to have that much because we don't have that many trading days. But I'll do the math for you guys on a regular calculator. And then we're going to jump off this call. Let you guys get to it. So I'm going to share the calculator here. 500 times 1.8%. So the first day, no, that's definitely not right. 500 times 8%. Late, guys, I can't do my math right now. 500 times it's going the wrong way. I think it's 500 times 1.08. There you go. 540. So that's 1 day, 2 day, 3 days. So first week, you up $129.85. All right. 3 days in the first week. 1, 2, 3 days the second week. 1, 2, 3 days third week. 1, 2, 3 days fourth week. You're up $759.08 profit. $759 by just getting 8%. 8%. That's it. 8% a day. That is it. 8% compounded, you make $759. So I like that number. Let's go for 8% a day. 8% a day. All right. Adds up, guys. You don't have to hit home runs. And again, if we don't hit 8% every day, that's fine. Some days we might hit more. Don't know. We might get 5 good trades, you know? So, hey, it's been a pleasure with you guys. We made some money tonight. Always a pleasure making money. If you're going to continue to trade, make sure to trade responsibly. And I will see you guys in the funny papers.